Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. I like how I just very enthusiastically started the intro. I look over to OBS and I just notice we only have a black screen. Yeah, hello, here we are with actual screen now. Lovely. This apartment is finished. It is officially finished. And I do love this. This is so gorgeous. This is like one of my favorite things we've done lately. Just putting a couple damn flowers in there. But given that we used our last white flowers, I swear I know the name. Just give me a couple seconds here. It's not you. Actually, we could grab the shears. Make a little bit of use of this at least. Our future selves will thank us. Hopefully. Our current selves will just be a little bit like, oh my god, give me the darn flower. Lilies? I don't... Amaryllis. Okay. That's not quite it. But hey, we had the right color. Close enough, am I right? Okay, we're just gonna try and get one so it's back in the storage, given that that section is now empty, and that makes me very sad. We can't have an empty storage. That's embarrassing. Lilies, once again, they're taunting us. I hope everyone is having a nice day. I definitely... Oh, we have a lot here! Damn, just not what we need. I overslept today. But I think I kinda needed it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to stay up tomorrow. we will see how that works. But Thursday I will be staying up because, we're gonna get groceries early because my parents have big plans for the day. So it's either I get up early. Well, I mean, I always get up early to send the boyfriend off to work, but then I go back to bed. So it's like either I stay up early and don't go back to bed, or I need to risk giving my parents my grocery list and most likely getting the wrong items. So I think I'm gonna prefer the option of just going there myself. And chances are, of course, that I'll be exhausted afterwards and I'm gonna take a nap, but I feel like taking a nap after having been awake for a little bit is a bit better than just going straight back to bed, you know? But yeah, I'm a little... shouldn't have stayed that long in bed today, especially because I ended up just being on my phone for a while too, and... that time could have been spent a little bit more productively. Like yesterday, we did a little bit of cleaning, you know, slowly entering the whole spring cleaning ordeal. But I don't think I'll really get around to doing anything today, cleaning-wise. At least more than like putting away a little bit of clutter, which is something I already started. That's nice. But I have a little hangout session with a friend later, which is basically I'm gonna record today. I'm gonna quickly throw the first video into editing, and then I'll be hanging out with my friend already until the boyfriend comes home, or like shortly before that, until he gets off work, and I'll get started on dinner. Before that, I'll throw Life in the Woods into editing, which will be the second upload of today. While I upload the first one. I mean, I can upload the first one while hanging out, but yeah, lots of plans here today. But I am excited. I feel like mentally I kind of need a little hangout. Like, I've realized being social can be pretty damn nice, you know? Like, of course, it drowns the social battery, and it's like a little exhausting at times, but it's also kind of fun to hang out with cool people, you know? So, yeah, that's the day. We're gonna have burgers again today, because we still have, some patties from the Netherlands, which, I am looking forward to. I didn't mean to do that one. Silly me. Okay, and then it's the flowery stuff. Okay, here, vanilla stuff. That one's easy. That one I can deal with. Grass I can deal with. Everything else, I'm probably gonna cry. Does this all fit into your inventory, actually? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Special little thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put these into the hotbar. There we go. We got some of that, I think. Nothing over there. We don't have any extra flowers in here. We have some in here. Then we have like a lot. I always feel like I totally can recognize which one is Plant Mega Pack and which one is Extra Biomes. But then it comes to the task of actually putting things away, and it's kind of a struggle. But I mean, that's... These ones are, I believe. Ooh, that was good. We have some here, I believe. Okay, we have Rover, Poppies, Iris. That. Okay, we still have the purple iris. Where the heck does that go? I've probably already looked at it like, there we go. And then I think the bells of Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, we put those in with the plants because they look planty. Let's go. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird, but like I said, been too long in bed. I haven't really done much today. I mean, okay, I went outside and said hello to the dog, who was very happy to see me, which was very cute. Do we? Yeah, let's do some rough layouts again. We're not gonna do anything big today, I think, given that I'm tired. And just we need to like figure out a plan. What's next, you know? I mean, I have a possible idea what we could do. We will see how overwhelming the layouts will be, and then, depending on that, we might do something else, having to do with lots of blocks. I like that I say that in a blocky game. We could get started on this build here. Could get started on one of these. But the thing is, given how little space we actually have in these individual apartments, I feel like it might almost be better if we go for a big one that's taking up most of this space, and maybe have a little garden in here as well. But I'm not sure, which means I'm a bit more inclined to get started on this guy. I would say we could just build like a normal single family house in here. You know, just like a basic house. Hey, of course I have bricks in mind, but we could go for bricks for the roof and just build out of, you know, cobblestone and wood otherwise. Just kind of go for like a vanilla-y looking build almost. Clean up a little bit here, that we have some space to work with. That was grass. Oopsie. Oh, by the way, yesterday... I still need to prepare that today. Yesterday we had ice cream again, and not just any ice cream, because last year, basically right when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I think like a day or two later, my parents had planned a trip to the wholesale store. And given that I was, you know, I just had my first ever surgery and I was in pain, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna tag along, guys. That looks so different from further away, like the blocks on top of each other. You see the little lines? I mean, okay, they're still kind of there, just not as obvious. Interesting. I think given that I just had surgery, I was in pain, and my parents were having a little bit of pity for me, I think. And I mentioned that the wholesale store had a really cool thing that I like, that I've seen people talk about, but like, it's too expensive, really. And they bought it. And I'm talking about a Ninja Creamy. Yes, those fancy ice cream machines that are like 200 bucks. Given that it's at a wholesale store, my dad's able to go there because of his work. It's a little bit cheaper than if you were to just buy it, you know, at like a normal store or on the internet or wherever. So we got one, and it's been amazing, but you know, over the colder months we haven't used it. But I did set up some strawberry ice cream 2 days ago, and then we had it yesterday because they need to freeze for like 24 hours, and it's just so nice, especially basic flavors, because you know, I'm vegan, and good luck finding vegan ice cream that isn't cookie dough or the most exotic thing you've ever heard. Like, sorry, I also just like some basic chocolate ice cream or strawberry, to be fair. There is basic vanilla ice cream in vegan. But, yeah, that's the wrong selection for this. That's cool, but, you know, I also, you know, basic stuff is good. There's a reason it's basic. Because everyone likes it and it's cool, and, you know... So yeah, we had that, and then we had like chocolate sauce and chocolate sprinkles on that, and oh my god. So yeah, I will be setting up a little bit more chocolate ice cream today, I believe. Because that was just very nice. And wait, did I say chocolate? I meant strawberry, but I also wanted to set up chocolate ice cream because chocolate and strawberry combined is also just chef's kiss, not gonna lie. I would like a little bit of space in between these. Four, maybe 2 on this side. We go for 5. We'll have a little side yard going into the backyard, meaning this will be the front door. And they kind of have like their fence along there. And I mean, this is enough space for like a nice little hallway with a desk, maybe a table already. But I want more. We figured out having a sort of like little L-shaped building. I mean, it's not L-shaped. Damn it, I forgot we had that little part there. Shaped building, let's just call it that. You know, that works out pretty well. So, what if we go... Yeah, this is where the path is going that way. Nah, of course I put away the shears. I am a smart person. I'll actually leave a little bit of greenery around here to still enjoy looking at this. Apparently not. Cool. Why do we only have 1 medium grass, by the way? What happened there? Yeah, it's gonna be tricky with the backyard, but we can figure that out. Should maybe start closing the door around here. But just maybe, you know, we don't have to. I'm smiling and nodding my head right now. I'm very happy with this. Oh. Yeah. We've done some amazing stuff here. Very happy. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's decent. That's actually pretty big. Damn. Like in my mind this was a bit smaller, but okay, maybe we can even fit in, I don't know, maybe they have their grandparents living with them still, who knows. We'll see how many rooms we can fit in here, and then we'll come up with the lore. Okay, we can figure that out. Maybe sort of until here, given that this is kind of where this ends. And Yeah, we'll just do that. And they have a nice little yard. We can put in, you know, their own little playground, but they don't always have to go. Oh, maybe they'll even have 2 kids. In this economy? Unbelievable. Okay, wait, did I? No, I did. Where the heck did I get this dirt from? Because we had these 2 stacks and like about 40 there. Was it from? I don't know what we're doing. Hi. Okay, we're getting there. Step by step. Home. Do we have anything? Nope. That's okay. I think my dog is barking, so apologies if you hear that in the background. But she has important jobs to do, like making sure the neighbors that are going home, you know, into the property that they have purchased, that is in their name, that happens to be next to our property, that they don't go onto our property, that they go into their own house. You know, that's a very serious job that she has. You never know what these people might do that you've been friendly with for all the time that you've known them. So, important to make sure nothing bad happens there. To be fair, I'm saying that right now because when I was outside saying hello to her earlier, our neighbor got home and she ran off from being cute with me to making sure the neighbor does indeed go into their own house. She didn't bark at them. I'm so proud of her. This, what I'd expect from her would be barking. We need backpack. Oh god. Yeah. I think we're gonna tackle this. And I'm scared. I am genuinely scared. Especially the coal. Like, we have 200 stacks of coal ore. I don't want to deal with that, not gonna lie. My voice is like super deep right now. I want to keep a couple of ores in storage just in case we, I don't know, ever want to build with them. Which is why we'll take out the full amounts and the rest can stay. The salt will be beautiful. Yep, inventory full, that's okay. Maybe we'll leave 1 stack here for rough times. And then, yes. We're in danger. I want to switch to a new backpack already, not gonna lie. Why would I lie about that? I don't even know. Woof 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 woof. I know, girly. I know. It's crazy how fast my dog can run when there's stuff happening that gives her a big reason to go on guard duty. I've mentioned before, she doesn't like people just walking by. She especially doesn't like people walking by with dogs. And another thing she doesn't like is people going by on bikes. We have some neighbors that take their dogs on, yeah, more like runs while they are on a bike. That is a combination that my dog does not like. And the speed that she can get onto when, you know, someone is like biking by pretty fast, has a dog running next to them, and like then our own dog just, you just see this flash of white fur in the corner of your eye, and off she goes, running up and down the street the whole time. She's having a blast. We'll leave, yeah, a little bit in there. Oh, it actually fit? That actually fits! Let me... Oh my goodness. You know, I want to start with this because that is the stuff that we need most likely, you know? I mean, yeah, we also always need coal, but salt we desperately need. Stacking up on diamonds, not too bad. The little bit of lapis and redstone is just kind of, oh, nice to have, I guess. But the coal, that thing scares me. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't even know where we'll do this. I mean, that's... I mean, we have a lot of flat areas from terraforming this biome. Do we have, like... Yeah, that looks fine to me. Chicken's taking a bath. This has been accumulating for... I don't even know. 500 episodes? Maybe give or take a bit. Probably give a bit. Ooh, I wonder who lives there. Ooh, look at their fancy flowers there. So yeah, kids, if you've been putting off something annoying, even though you should very much do it, whether that is gaming-wise, you know, trying to get an achievement, organizing your storage, blah blah blah, or spring cleaning, or I don't know, just doing the laundry, whatever. This might be your sign to do it. I think someone has stolen a grass block from there. Don't ask me how I've come to that conclusion. We have, yeah, fortune down there. Just double checking. Because I know my future self might not think about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kinda glad that we're doing this. I kept thinking about it, but it's always... The thought of it has already been a struggle. It's just... is this entertaining? No. Is this fun? No. Will this be the reason that my mouse might break? We don't know yet. But we have to do it. I mean, this is a long-term Let's Play. This is the type of stuff that I guess you do in those Let's Plays. I mean, I don't know how other people do it. I guess they just keep the ores or don't even collect them because they're not insane. Not hoarders, but welcome to this channel. You signed up for it? Now you're gonna get it. Right in your face. Yeah, okay, maybe we shouldn't have went that far in that direction. I guess we'll have a little shaped building again. Haha. Funny, funny. Oh god, my arm hurts. Ah. Yeah, is this what it's come to? Maybe this is life now. I'll try not to do too much on that little corner there. It's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I could talk about. I feel very motivated to be productive lately and to be creative and all that. And we're slowly getting there. I mean, okay, today is may not be 100% that, given how long I slept, but it's like the motivation for it is there, and that is so good, and it just feels great, you know, to want to do something instead of just kind of wasting away, which is something I've been doing for a long time. And I don't know. I'm excited to do a little bit of spring cleaning, you know, dust off like all my Funko Pops and all that other stuff that has been ignored for like the entire year. I don't even think I dusted off my Funko Pops during my last spring cleaning, to be honest. I think I was too lazy for that. But yeah, I'm just happy with how things are going. Slowly, you know, getting back into things after all the little Netherlands and concert trips and whatnot. And yeah, feeling motivated, feeling good. And it's like, what, it's gonna be 1.5 months until I have my psychiatrist appointment to get on ADHD meds. And it's also something I'm pretty excited for. Very scared, yes. But at the same time, I think that can be a pretty good help. And I'm excited to see where that's gonna get me. And I've been, you know, doing a little bit of things I've been kind of putting off for a while too. I finally did the little outro card for the shorts. Now it's just putting together all the shorts that, or like, short-worthy clips that we've encountered lately. Oh god, regret. Lots of regret. But hey, if we can cook after this, we'll have salt again. Isn't that amazing? Woof 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 woof. The dog agrees. And yeah, what else? I've been feeling very inspired to write. I came up with some new ideas for my romantasy stories. I haven't worked on in way too long. It's a crime. I should be getting back on that. But I have some very nice ideas, I think, and it's like, I'd say the third act of it, I was kind of struggling to, you know, I had the rough idea for it, but like, how do you get there, you know? I can't just magically make things go poof. I mean, I could, but it's a little bit like lazy writing and not exactly publishing worthy, so yeah, but I kind of have some ideas how to have things make sense for the last act. So I am very excited to get to a point of writing that. I mean, right now I've just been collecting little scenes, not even trying to work on a first draft that like all belongs together, just really putting stuff on paper and calling it a day. Might get started on the full first draft soon. Full first. We're just gonna start with the first draft. If it's gonna be a full one, we shall see. Okay, we'll do one more layer of salt and then I think we'll start breaking things down because I do want to do this before the episode is over. And yeah, I don't know. I also have a lot of art ideas. Do you wanna... I think I'll keep some things secret, but I have some art ideas that are like content related. I also have some things that I want to work on. I've mentioned before, as someone who loves stationery and has like a lot of very specific interests when it comes to stationery. There are some things I wish would exist, and I've always kind of had the dream of having my own little stationery shop, possibly. And I might get started again on some of those ideas that I had in mind, because there are some washi tapes that I wish would exist and they don't, and I'm like, I have to change that. Doesn't mean that everyone else will agree on that, and there may never really be anyone who buys them, but that's okay, because will I just order 100 washi tapes and just keep them all for myself if no one else wants them? Heck yes! Yeah, the creative energy is there, the good vibes are there, spring is here, life is good, depression cured! It's crazy what a couple of rays of sunshine can just really do to your mental health. Whoop, I guess that block is just there. Looks a little silly, but hey. I would like to not do that. Actually, let's get all of them out of there and put them into one of the other backpacks. This is the full one, this is the full one, this is also this. Oh god, we can actually put it all in. Okay. Alright then, let's get started. Oh, we're gonna get so much XP too! Nice! Oh, we've got a stack within such a short amount of time. Do you know how many buckets of water I need to put into a pot for that? Do you know how long that takes? I mean, yes, two stacks of buckets of water, but do you know how long that takes? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, life's good. We need more backpacks. And we might do this at the end of every other episode, I guess. Just like a couple layers and slowly make our way through them. Maybe I'll even do a bit more in a time lapse at some point. But I am sick of not having materials. I'm sick of the ore blocks completely overfilling the storage. We should change that. And hey, we are changing that right now. And we'll even get to enchant a couple things along the way too. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I do love the pine trees and like the little lamp there. It's we have done such good work in this world already, and I am so excited to, you know, get started on the other small little projects around this area that I've had in mind, but to also get started on the bigger projects. I really want to start building the city. But we're not going to start building it anytime soon. What we'll have to do first will be terraforming. Terraform a ridiculous amount before we can even, you know, get started on the rough layouts of where we'll have streets, where we'll have big buildings like, I don't know, city hall, police station, fire station, hospitals, malls, of course. You know, concert halls, stadiums. Yes, I am insane. And like, those will span over multiple biomes. So 20 levels! Yeah, I think we'll get this layer, and we'll call it a day. And then we can continue in the next episode a little bit. Because turns out this actually takes some time to mine. We'll just do that, I guess. I'm getting messages from the boyfriend. I will check that in a second, because we were talking about our meal plans, where he was like, burgers, yes. Not the salt down there! Oh, you're kind of ruining the whole vibes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it, gladly. We need that. Why am I hearing a spider? How will I ever get back on there? I don't know. That's something for future Kiwi. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, we need 2 stacks of salt for a stack of delighted meals. These are so many delighted meals. Oh, gorgeous. And we're not even done. Nowhere close to being done with that, let alone all the others in the backpack. I'm excited. Thank you for watching this. Go do the things you've been putting off. Drink some water. Stay happy. Maybe hang out with some people, because people can be pretty cool. And I'm saying that as someone who kind of hates humans. But, you know, there are a couple cool ones out there. So go find those and hang out with them. It's fun. I want to have dirt here. What is this? This looks weird. Have Endermen been putting these here, maybe? Is that... My dog's barking? There's a zombie. Okay, cool. Thank you for watching. I love you. And yeah, goodbye.